Hello guys, it's TwinklePhoenix here. I'm sorry I didn't upload many videos today. I've been actually concentrating on trying to do this discovery episode for you guys. And I want to do it right the first time without having to say something that's going to come back and bite me in the ass or something. Because normally when I say something, it upsets someone whenever I do Fright Nights at Freddy's. Literally it does. If I get like the smallest thing wrong, if I say the wrong word. Anyway, so let's take a closer look at one event that did happen to me in night 3. This, of course, is when we see both, well, you know, these two side by side. Look the friggin' hell, look at that. The difference in sizes between these guys. But, notice anything weird? I mean, like, really super weird. The heads. It was bugging me when I saw him walking, but the Funtime Freddy, or whatever Freddy that one is, either way, I still don't want him near me, his head is huge compared to Springtrap. In fact, none of his proportions seem to be right. His arm seems to be a lot shorter than his body. Like it's a person's height. I know the guy said that on like one of the recordings we heard, you were taught like how to put the thing on, the mascot suit on. So they can go on people. There are ones that can. And he tells you like how to put them on properly and everything. And there's a spare back room. And also, remember guys, if at any point something goes wrong and you start bleeding, use the spare room with no cameras and stuff. And if you're bleeding, die quietly in there. Obviously, we can tell now, there's no cameras. Animatrons can't go in there. Animatrons can't stop anyone being violent towards children. That's where the murders took place. They took place in that room, which was off limits for animatrons. They couldn't go in. They couldn't stop anything. That's how the murderer got past them. That's how the murderer was able to kill the children. Because it was an area they couldn't go to. Got it. Got that much right. That still leaves a couple of questions. One, why exactly did the children follow a purple Freddy? Freddy Fazbear is brown. Unless there was another Freddy Fazbear before that one, and apparently they were like different colors. I don't know. But that would explain Bonnie. Bonnie had Freddy's face. So maybe it was a purple Freddy first, and then they changed Bonnie to look like to look like a bunny instead. I mean, he did have, you know, Freddy's face. Everyone said it before. And the golden suit was just a backup for anyone to wear in case of emergencies. But why kill the children? Why did this sicko kill them? And why a yellow blooming bunny? Anyway, let's just continue with this, because I got so many questions and I still don't see where this is going. Well, I do kind of see, but I'm still slightly confused. So let's just concentrate not on the theory or the plot or the history. Let's just concentrate on what the heck it goes on with this side of the camera. Wash went there. Notice the way he like goes moving? It's weird. He's like hunched over and his top of his mouth bounces up and down. But his arm isn't the same length. His arm should technically be a little bit longer, but it's not. It's weird. Even where his shoulders are, they seem to be a lot smaller. It could just really be me, but it seems really weird. And it also looks like he possibly is indeed missing an arm. Unless his arm's just like... And there. See that? Springtrap moves so fast across the screen, you actually don't see him do it. But look at that. He actually is full body movement. He can actually move all of his limbs like he's a person. Now that's weird. He can actually chase you down. He doesn't walk. He runs. He's sprinting. But even Foxy didn't do this movement with his arms. Foxy just flat out ran. It's like there is a person in it. That's what really threw me about him. A lot of the sizes, you know, would suggest a person was wearing it. Obviously, it's not a person. At least I don't think it was. Still, it's creepy. And of course, he's extremely clever, obviously, because he hides. And again, you can see the back of Freddy. So Freddy actually hadn't left yet, or that was Springtrap there. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the back of Freddy still, because he was taking forever to go. And this, of course, is none other than Foxy. Now, Foxy obviously has seen better days. His little, like, pirate patch is down, but his arm, oddly enough, isn't, like, got the same patterns as the rest of him. Look, even the bottom of his, like, little pants are gone, and his chest. Why was only, like, parts of them okay, but then the rest of them weren't? I can't really explain why these guys were fine, when clearly that's Foxy's arm. Technically, the rest of Foxy should have been in the same condition. Why was his arm not with him? And again, but here, we actually get to finally see Foxy pushing down on his legs. He's got, like, springs. If you notice in between his legs, he's got, like, this weird long thing with, like, springs either side. But as he's slowly going down, he compresses them closely together, like a spring, and he springs forward. We can actually see his springs. And that's him much more closer up. The detail on him is quite impressive, especially on his eye patch. But again, there was no sound to suggest Foxy was coming. At all. In fact, the guy on the phone said that a lot of the things they found were replicas. He said they found a Foxy head, but most likely it wasn't the real one. It was most likely a replica. But that's, you know, we didn't see this guy. Marvelous. I always see Foxy, except, you know, it's kind of sad to see him in this state. He looks all burnt to cinders, and at least we get to see his exoskeleton a bit more, but again, why they all got that look in their eyes? Okay, so then of course leaves the final moment of truth. Obviously he was going to get me because it was obvious. Springtrap. Now if you notice, Springtrap doesn't exactly run to you at all. No, not quite. Notice it? You probably can't see it very well. There. He literally pushes on the back of the hand to bring it down. With the moment, it would suggest that's what he does. You have the camera in your face, and then he gently pushes your hand down to bring the camera out of the way. Or technically, you know, you just put it down to look at him because you see his ear coming over the top. Again, compared to Freddy, who, you know, sings, and then you're like, great. Nothing here at the moment suggested you were, you're gonna get KO'd until you saw his ear coming over the top, and you were like, damn, he got me again. Also, his eyes are very expressionless, they move, but he doesn't have eyebrows though. There we go. Expands them, because he looks straight at you. He's checking. Again, really, after that, I wouldn't think he would kill you. Honestly, even if I just saw that. Whereas with Freddy, you knew you were dead, because the bear would lunge at you. Lunge at you. Where did I say Ichigo? It sounded like I said Ichigo when I said lunge at you. Anyway,